High Thoughts, episode 1.
Sure. Yeah.
If this is a new podcast, because we're bored. Watch your foot. Shit. Yeah, so basically this is just meant to be a podcast that's for really whatever the hell pops into your head. We do have a Discord as well. It's High Thoughts on Discord, or go to High Spot for the specific server. Post ideas.
We'll just leave a link. We'll leave the link.
Yeah, we'll probably attach that in there somehow. Yeah, just look for it. It'll be somewhere.
We'll put it right in your face.
Yeah, somehow.
We'll probably put it right here. It'll probably just be the whole fucking thumbnail.
Yeah. But anyway, quick introductions. 0 to 60 here.
I'm Mr. Dr. Grundle.
Mr. Dr. Grundle?
Yeah, I'm just Dr. Grundle.
Yeah, you're just adding
I'm
shit
Mr.,
now.
but-
Making it extra fancy and shit.
Professor Dr. Grundle.
Professor Dr. Grundle.
At your service.
See, that would have been a better one to hold on to there. You should have actually submitted that one. I can guarantee nobody fucking has it.
It's too long for most shit.
Oh. Well, we're going to have to censor some of this because if we want it to be monetized. Yeah, monetization just already went out the window. We can't say, like, any swears within, like, the first, 30 seconds or something like that of the video. Otherwise, it's, like, instant demonetization.
Edit it out.
You know, maybe the first one, just put it up. Ads don't need to exist
What is
on the video. That's okay too.
Hi, Cloud. This is Cloud. He's a cat.
Yes, he is my cat.
He's furry.
He's a big floof. Cranky floof.
He's licking himself.
And now he's snaring his sister down like she's a goddamn chicken leg. Do not attack her, bro. Chill. Yeah, anyway, for the first episode, we don't really have any type of specific topic. This is really just kind of whatever. We don't really have an idea what the hell to actually talk about yet. But, you know, that's kind of what the process is going to be. We're going to be able to figure out a lot of other stuff. We'll have random ideas spark. Obviously, high thoughts. So
We're baked.
we are very. It will continue to possibly extend and such over time. You'll probably be able to tell throughout the audio if any conversations just randomly get a little bit slower or with more random breaks in between responses.
Yeah, that'll sum it up.
You know, just a little extra processing time.
Agreed. Cloud yawned. I feel him.
Yeah. Tired as hell. Yeah, we're recording this like 7 p.m. Just because why not, right? Hey.
6:58, 6:59.
Actually, no. Look, if you look at the phone, it's already saying it's 7 o'clock. That's gonna be more accurate. The stove is meh.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I tried.
That's right. I'm not supposed to swear.
At this point, it don't matter. It's really just meant to be like the first few seconds of the video. You're not supposed to. That's what it's like, instant thing. Yeah, we'll have to put in some kind of intro.
Just extend the intro past the point, and then you can swear.
Yeah,
Easy workaround.
exactly. And then we only have like 10 seconds that we have to not cuss.
That's doable.
Yeah, that's a lot easier than 30.
Yeah, I can't do that. I think I swear every 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's gonna be some kind of
If I
shit,
don't, I'll
crap,
just
damn.
Fall to my death.
But seriously, if you guys have any ideas of anything or anything you want us to specifically talk about, preferably not politics, we're not trying to upset anybody.
Or religion.
Yeah.
Tacos, preferably.
I like tacos.
I like my taco. I like tacos.
Your taco?
I like tacos. Yes, I like my taco.
You're a dude. You don't have a taco.
Okay. Good point. But I like my tacos. Taco. Me gusta tacos.
Gringo. Anyway. I want to get those tacos. That's actually a good idea. In a few minutes. There is another person here. She's just being quiet as hell. My wife. Say hi.
I didn't know if you wanted me involved.
I mean, you live in the same house. Shit, like, you are welcome to talk.
I know, I just didn't want to step on your thing.
No, it's a freaking podcast. It's just a general conversation, you know? I mean,
at all.
our name is High Thoughts. Come on.
I mean,
There's no direction here.
out of everybody here, I am the podcast expert.
Yeah, you're always listening to podcasts on a regular. You spend your whole damn Spotify listening time on podcasts. You and Dax Shepard are
Yeah.
obsessed. And then there's me, who's like, what did my thing say? Like 1,300 different genres I
Yeah.
listen to. Like, I didn't even know that existed. I like, how are there that many subgenres of everything that I listen to? Almost 1,300, bro. I thought it was like 5.
Did you even listen to like any jazz or bluegrass or like any?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
that one song.
I do have. I mix up a lot of that actually every now and
What's
again.
that one song about jazz?
I learned some jazz today.
Jazz.
I just feel like Spotify has made so many different genres that they're just so obscure, and it's just like, god damn, like just stop. You don't need to go into that much detail.
It's just.
So,
It's like, honestly, I don't know what happened. It used to be like, okay, there's pop, there's rock, there's
yeah.
pop punk rock.
Am I supposed to be like, I like post-progressive atmospheric rock? Like, what the?
It's like, what is that? What the hell does that even mean?
What is
It's
that?
like, that doesn't describe any of what the hell it is. I'm more confused now than I was
describes,
just
like,
listening,
one
looking at the
album.
name.
It describes like an album, you know?
Yeah. It's like,
not a
no, like, there's gonna be more emotional versions, there's gonna be heavier versions, like,
Yo.
and that, I understand that
Let's
variance.
just stop talking about Spotify. They just sent me an email about concert recommendations. They're listening.
Bro, that's not even right.
That's actually sketchy as fuck.
Come on, Apple. Targeting ads.
That's actually kind of sketchy.
Hey, nothing's gonna beat that creepy ass time that I had the Amazon Alexa, and like it was like the first or second generation of the first Echo, or the Echo Dot or whatever it was.
Okay.
I think it was the Echo, original Echo, and it was just like constantly recording shit. It would like randomly go off and be like, "What did you say?" at like 1:30 in the morning. Wake me up in the middle of the night.
Chime in. It's like I never even said. I don't. Know
As you look at it and like try and push it away.
Yeah. He who shall not be named, or she. You know who.
The one who shall not be named.
Literally. So just respond.
Baldy.
Or just look up some crap that you just said that you really don't want in your search history at all.
Seriously. But, you know. Yeah. They'll put it there. They know you want it. So just buy it. They heard you talking about it last week.
Do you think Google would work? Like, do you think they would be able to hear Google and the questions and the responses? Like, do you think we would be able to just ask Google things when we need answers?
What?
Hey Google, what is the meaning of life? I don't know. Like,
According to the late 20th century
Oh, right.
philosophers, Bill and Ted, life's purpose is to be excellent to each other. And party on.
what?
But that's just two dudes' opinions.
Okay, I'm not sure if you guys could really even hear that through the mic on the phone here. Like,
It just did a guitar solo.
I'm pretty sure you just heard that random riff, just like rip through at the end of the conversation. I don't know. We'll have to check it back when we go through the recording before we post it.
That worked. I
Google
really
just
hope that worked.
quoted Bill and Ted.
Did a
Yeah,
guitar solo. It was good audio, not gonna lie. It sounded better than I thought it would.
I mean it was pretty crisp.
Yeah. Shit bumps.
You probably triggered everybody's Googles who were listening, though.
Oh yeah, I hope. Yeah, well, hey, don't be
Put a
listening
warning.
through speakers too loud.
Headphones.
Yeah, just go with headphones. This is a good headphone episode. Don't
Also,
think
'cause
this is going to be
you
ASMR.
swore.
That no.
You
Sorry,
swore with
never.
Like, the first.
Do not suggest it.
fast. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, no.
There's ASMR outside.
Yeah, that's called
Mhm.
sleet and rain hitting the freaking house like.
Hard. Yeah.
Some sleet sheet.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked out there.
Far from pleasant.
That's slippery.
So, what you drinking? Yeah, we have a slight tendency to enjoy some tall boys after work. For our fellow beer lovers, you know exactly what we mean. Right now I got the Back East Rakautra?
What'd you say?
Rakautra?
Back east.
Bakiste?
You didn't have.
What? Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
wow.
were like, Bakiste?
Hey, it's not my fault I didn't put a space between the two.
Like, I'm trying to tell them.
I'm baited. I just said it wrong. I don't know what you want from me. Back East, Rakautra. I was more focused on the Rakautra part. I already got to that. I was just like, what?
If you're gonna tell them the name, don't say it.
Rakautra? Rakautra?
It just says back east, and you're just like Bakiste.
Anyway, aside from the Back East part that I do know how to pronounce, can somebody please figure out what the actual, like, enunciation of this is supposed to be and, like, just post it in the comments or, like... It could be Rakautra, I'm...
It's spelled Rakautra.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it even a word?
I'm guessing it's not.
Hey Google. I can't pronounce it to Google. Oh,
What does it look like?
Yeah, see? Now it doesn't work so well.
I can't.
thanks, Google. Useless bitch.
Dude, careful, she'll actually talk back.
I know.
You've gotten her pissed off before.
I want to have an argument with her, just like full-fledged domestic dispute with Google.
Bro,
Get the
you're gonna
police
get like the
called.
cops called on us. Like literally, you're gonna be screaming at fucking Google at the end of the room, like having a full blown domestic dispute.
Rakotra.
Rakotra?
Rakotra.
Rakotra.
Rakutra.
Are they pronouncing it right? I don't know.
Rakotra.
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 Oh, I hit it too many times and she stopped.
Oh, now it doesn't want to say it anymore. Okay, well, I mean, hey, I guess that if that's correct, cool.
Hey Google, what does Rakatra mean?
Here's the definition of racketeering. Dishonest fraudulent business.
Not quite. Yeah, I tried.
Okay.
Racketeering. I really should have listened. I don't know what the hell she said. See, this was my problem in high school
Wait.
all the time.
You can look at the phone
My teacher...
and like see how big the volume is.
Yeah, you can see the full, like, wavelength of it.
Yeah, I'm not talking very loud. Look how small my wavelength is. That's sad.
Well, you just also have a deeper voice. My voice is a little bit higher pitched than yours, so especially when I'm facing the mic, it's going to come through a little bit louder.
True.
Higher frequencies carry.
This is true. They carry far.
You just need to project more.
Project my voice. It's hard when my like throat feels like I just shook sandpaper to it because that last rip was beat as fuck.
Hey, man, nobody said to try and, like, full go Chief Keef and just, like, rip it down like there was no tomorrow.
And then I've just been vaping too to help it. Just
To help it,
hold on.
what are you drinking?
I don't think we should be recording what I'm about to say because it will probably get stolen, but a vape. But it's also a cough drop, essentially. Like Vicks Vapo Vape.
Bro, that's just any strong menthol vape.
But it actually soothes your throat.
Yeah, you're not... I don't think you're going to be able to fully get that because no matter what, you're still inhaling something that your body is somewhat trying to reject in a sense.
we will make it not reject. We will find something that the body does not reject and instead.
All right, I guess we
works.
need to recruit a team of scientists to help us develop a, like, very, very smooth and gentle vapor
Yeah.
produce vape juice that's going to actually help soothe your throat and not tear it up for when you're sick.
Yeah, 60-40 split. If 60% me, 40% you. If you can figure out how to do it, it's my idea. It's very
He's such a slut.
We just need to find some vapists.
I mean, exactly.
Now, vape. That is the worst title that you could possibly call that.
A vapist.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna quit vaping.
Great. Yeah. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
instantly made this uncomfortable.
makes-
It was supposed to be a chemist who vapes, but it doesn't really come out
No,
to
it comes
right.
across as a rapist. Like, come on. Oh wait, are we allowed to say that on YouTube now?
Probably not.
We said vaping.
Ah, shit.
I know on
Well, but we're not
TikTok,
actually
okay.
saying it.
But you
Yeah.
just did.
Ah, crap. We're gonna have to bleep it.
I think that's okay. I think you'll be all right. You can.
Whatever. We can't monetize this video anyway. I mean, we
Yeah,
already
you can get
messed it
pretty
up at the
dark
beginning
with
within
it
like
anyways.
5 seconds.
I've heard some shit already on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Stuff
And-
that
and-
gets monetized.
Wait, what? Even monetize shit? I mean, to be fair, there are
I'm
like a
assuming
different
it's
realms of
monetized.
channels where it's like some of them they really just go all out, balls to the wall,
I'm
like
assuming it's
cuss it up,
monetized.
have fun, smack the shit out of people for no freaking reason. It's like, okay, this is like violence and swearing and everything. It's like,
It's not that bad.
cool.
Like,
They still putting ads on that shit too. It's like, I guess they're getting money for it. I mean, it's, you know, typical YouTube monetization. Not
Yeah.
much unless you get over like, you know, a good million views. But hey, whatever. Well, yeah, man, it's up to you guys. Help us get there. Like and subscribe. Yeah,
Yeah, even
I feel like such a
even
bitch for dropping that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Would you?
I get
Don't
why it's so
dislike-
uncomfortable.
Dislike,
Like,
unsubscribe.
For people to like for random guests to say that on like other people's shows on YouTube and stuff.
Just do us a favor. Dislike. Don't subscribe. Report and flag the video. That's what we're after. No, not actually, but please don't.
No, I mean in all honesty, we really could use some good subscriptions and some involved fans. Like
I'll
get in on this,
subscribe.
guys. We want to have like
I have 3
little
YouTube
guests
accounts.
come in on the conversation at least like once or twice a week and
I
just
will
have you hop on our
subscribe.
Discord over in High Spot. We'll put you into a private server with the two of us or whoever. I mean, hey, maybe my wife will still be here.
Don't
She might be at work.
guarantee that. Don't guarantee all that.
No, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll actually have little
Easy.
random guests. That's how we keep it interesting. Like
True.
once or
Oh,
twice
yeah.
a week. If
Didn't I make a channel for that?
I'll say once or twice because I don't want to commit to at least twice because I don't know if we're gonna have enough time for that.
I forget if I made a channel for that or not. No, there's High Spot and Gaming in there right now.
Oh,
One
so
for-
you still have to put
That was one of
VIP.
my ideas, but I didn't do that yet.
We'll
what's
do
the
our
channel?
VIP.
Huh?
That'll be our VIP server. No, that's very intimate pleasures. I don't want to go with that.
I don't know if I can do it on mobile. I know how to make a. Oh yeah, private channel. I just make a private channel that you can drag and drop people into. Because as a mod, you can drag and drop people into different voice channels. I do it all the time to mess with people. I will literally just take a friend, just drop him in a random server, drag him back in, drop him somewhere.
So it's just like, what the hell is happening to my freaking chat? I can't hear anybody, and then everybody's back, and then all of a sudden it's somebody else.
And then
And
they're
it's like, what the
"Oh,
hell's
wait,
going on?"
He's just moving me around. This dick.
Yeah, you a bitch. You a bitch.
I can just call it live.
You are terrible at answering the simple question of, we have been on the topic of, what are you drinking?
Oh,
For like
water.
10 minutes
Water.
now.
Well, yeah, you said what you're drinking. I'm drinking the 1929 Prohibition Porter by Powder Hollow Brewery. Yeah, it's a little sip of history in every pint, they say.
and then have like a full fucking history lesson on the side of the can.
Yeah.
No info about what the
Yeah.
beer is supposed to be, what they did to make it.
No,
It's
wait,
just literally
hold on.
like the history of the company.
Yeah. Alright, all this is like local history. And then we pride ourselves in brewing our ales and lagers in small batches, making sure the quality is up to our high standards.
So it's the same one that they put on all the others.
Our tap room and brewery are in the historical building built in 1929. We are open 7 days a week and have up... This sounds like an advertisement on the back of the can.
Yeah.
Bitch, I already bought the beer. What more do you want?
Like, you already sold me. What are you trying to do? Like, at least with
Exactly.
mine, I now understand the name. It's made, and so it says right here, it's brewed with Rakow and Citra hops. This hazy IPA is packed with tropical notes of pineapple, peach, and orange. Hard to pronounce, and even harder to put down. Yeah, no fucking kidding. That is
These people-
ridiculously difficult to pronounce.
I
I should have read that. That would have kind of helped me figure it out a lot
I
easier.
literally just realized I've been to this brewery. Look at that address. I'm not gonna leak the address. I mean, you can
Bro.
look it up, but
Yeah.
I've literally been to the brewery.
I mean, not to
And
sound
they're
stupid, but I
advertising
mean,
on the
we
back
did
of the
just
can.
kind. If you're smart enough, you can definitely figure out more or less where we're kind of originated from, because
Let's
we
be
are
real.
drinking the Tall Boys, which are usually the local breweries that supply.
Do you think we will have smart listeners? Or do you think we
No,
will have
I actually do think we'll have
brain
very
dead
intelligent listeners. However, we are going to be having these listeners listening to us
when we're
when they are not so intelligent at that point of the day. That is their chill time, just like we are doing. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah, not at work. Not at work. This is not a good thing to listen. Actually, maybe because it'll maybe I don't know.
It'll get people
Easy.
laughing, but we would have to make it way more
Yeah.
vanilla. We'd have to keep it clean, like a radio show, and
Oh, hell no.
that's hard, man.
Headphones at work.
It's like, bro, we work in a freaking auto shop. Like, we have a very difficult environment to be in and not want to swear. You know, your typical, like, okay, well, this whole freaking bolt is just stripped to shit. I can't get this fucker off in any way, shape, or form. I've already tried 4 different ways of removing it. I've already drilled the damn head out as much as I can, and I broke 3 bits. I don't know what to do now. It's like, this
First
shit's
thing
stuck.
to
What
do-
the hell?
That, bitchy lady. I do not want to turn on the radio out there because first thing that's going to come on, some trap music. And I feel like that would have just made her experience that much worse.
What, today?
Yeah.
Oh, the Karen with the Sonata.
Yeah. I was like, no. I'm not putting on music. She's going to sit there in silence and think about what she did.
I apologize for using the terminology of Karen.
You don't have to.
No, she was more of like a crackhead Sheila.
Interesting.
That's what it felt like.
I've never met...
Kind of like the unnecessarily pissed off Chihuahua
The only crackheads I've met,
they meet that's got like a
Didn't
fucked
have
up
names.
eye and like their tongue hanging out one side of their mouth.
Oh my god.
But they always take their hot shit and they're like aggressive as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, why the hell are you attacking me, bro? I just walked by you. Like,
was
I'm
it?
on the other side of the fucking street. I'm not even actually near you.
It's
He's like trying to chase your ass down like he's gonna fuck your shit up.
No, whatever that dog is, it kind of has it like is the size of a Chihuahua, but long haired. But with you know what I'm saying?
A long-haired Chihuahua.
Is that what you literally just said? But with a bad haircut.
No, I didn't say that before, but you're saying it's like a Chihuahua with long hair. There are Chihuahuas with long hair.
I was thinking it would be like a cross.
No, you're
between-
probably thinking of a what is
Poodle
it?
Chihuahua?
No, a Pomeranian.
maybe.
The
No,
little fluffy fucker.
No.
Where's a little ball of fluff?
I'm literally thinking of like a dog from the movie. Oh, it's the dog that like villain lady in 101 Dalmatians has. Like that's what I think of when I hear the name Sheila. That dog, because she has that little like white dog with the ugly ass haircut.
Wait, is that the same dog as that other YouTube girl that was like really relevant like 10 years ago? Blonde with the ugly dog.
The only dog I can think of is
I can't remember her
a
name.
Mexican Solo, I think they're called. Those ugly little dogs.
I don't know. I just know there was a YouTuber where I was still like a teenager and I thought she was hot because she had perky tits. I mean, hey, you know, I'm a 16, 17-year-old boy. Hormones are all over the fucking place.
True.
Well, I mean, it's really just up. It's not really that many other places. It's just up and wild down. There.
Just making it weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I mean, Grant was sitting over here with a shit-eating grin the whole time. He thought this shit was funny. He just didn't want to make noise and actually acknowledge it.
Listening to him dig himself into a hole that he can't get out of.
Dude, you already deal with that at least 3 times a day.
Got a boner for some lady's dog.
Ew, no.
That's what. Oh no. Oh god. Well, that's shit.
I hate you
Can you
guys.
dig yourself out of that one?
Hey, she said it, not me. I didn't talk about anything about the dog. I was talking about the chick. I don't know what she looks like now. Like I said, that was probably like a good 9-10 years ago.
I really want to know who you're talking about.
I can't remember.
With a hairless, gross-looking dog?
Yeah, a blonde girl, like a really pretty blonde girl at the time. Like she was probably like our age now, like in her mid-20s.
Jenna Marbles?
Yes!
Oh my god. You're such a basic man.
I am sorry. She had boobs and I was a teenager. That was pretty much how it worked. It was like, you're not fat, you got boobs, and I am a horny teenager. That's how it works.
She left you too.
Deep coffin.
You just hear him dying outside. We'll have to get him in on this on as a guest one time.
For sure.
Yeah, whatever he's got.
We have some good
He needs to
conversations
share.
with him.
They're very random.
Mm-hmm.
He works in the psych field, so he's he definitely he accidentally will pick your brain. He won't even be trying to, and he'll accidentally be like half diagnosing you, and then he's like, I need to fucking stop doing that. Like, that's a bad habit. I need to just be able to talk to my friends without trying to diagnose them. I'm like, thanks, dude. I know I have problems, but like, come on.
Damn.
It's like, I didn't think that you were going to be taking that much knowledge to it.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a free diagnosis. You don't have to go through insurance.
But he can't do anything to,
No.
move any of it forward. It doesn't matter if he's able to figure it out. I still gotta go to a doctor anyway.
It's just like, this is what's wrong with you. Good luck figuring out how to fix it.
It's like, yep,
'Cause I can't help you there.
that's my life. Here's your problem. That's what's wrong with you. Figure it out. Thanks.
Yep. Pretty much how it goes.
Well, that's life, right?
Mm-hmm. That is like,
You get thrown into the fire. You either cook or you burn.
you either cook tacos or you
Burn weed. And money.
you can do both. You can burn weed while cooking tacos.
Yeah.
I'm sure plenty of people smoked weed while tacos are being cooked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised if like someone does that at Taco Bell.
I
On
mean,
the regular.
I would not be surprised. I'm pretty sure one of the last times I actually went through the Taco Bell drive-thru successfully myself, the dude in front of me. Well, so there's another story behind that comment, but
Oh yeah.
it's literally like the dude that was in front of me in that drive-thru. I'm pretty sure was just hanging a freaking blunt out the window, and it smelled great. It was like
Great.
sweet and grapey and a little bit of like a strawberry smell, and I was like, oh, what is that? And I'm like, what strain you got? I was getting kind of curious. By the way, we are in a state where it is legal for recreational use, by the way, just Wanted to throw that out there.
Driving, though, like,
No,
yeah.
well, that's the same thing as a regular DUI. You can't get piss ass drunk and go driving and have a cop be like, "Oh, nah, homie, you good." Like, just because he likes to drink
It's
too.
Why is he at a Taco Bell doing that though? I mean, at the end of
Some
the day,
people just don't give a fuck, dude.
it's like,
That's
at the end of the day, they're probably not gonna care. It's Taco Bell. They're not getting paid enough to call the police on you.
I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
guess that
affect
that
their
guy
job.
was already too far past the point of considering the legal repercussions of his actions.
Or he knew
Yeah.
the person working.
True.
Hey,
Yeah,
shit, he could have been an employee for all we know. Just grabbing his dinner on his way out. He's like, "Alright, bitches, make it fast."
I'm out. The munchies are gonna hit soon.
I need some of that food real quick.
I had a friend that worked at Taco Bell, and he would make, he'd make himself a deep fried Crunchwrap Supreme. He would deep fry the
Oh.
Crunchwraps.
Oh, that sounds godly.
Yeah, like it's not on the menu at all, but
Bro, if I wasn't
You would
lactose
do that.
intolerant, I would be so fat. Because
I'm
I
not-
love
I'm not
pizza,
fat.
and I love ice cream, and I love all the things that I can't freaking have, and it just hurts me so bad if I try. So it's like, I can't even
Yeah.
do it. It's like, I learned my lesson when I was a kid. I can't touch that shit. I gotta stay away.
yeah.
So I have to try and cheat it with my own, like, workarounds.
There's
I mean,
also-
you've eaten my food. It doesn't come out bad. It doesn't taste very
No.
different at all.
No.
But it's still just like,
Just put like your
I can't
lactose
just-
intolerant cheese on it, and it's still good.
bro, the cheese is the Kraft cheese.
free.
Kraft is still tastes like regular old cheese, but it's fake enough that it's not.
The only difference is
It doesn't have lactose in it for a regular serving, so it's like it's safe.
Like the fancy cheeses that are so much better.
I mean, I can get away with regular gorgonzola and
'Cause it's
certain
aged
like
a
blue
lot.
cheese chunks,
It's
but I
aged.
can't do like a blue cheese dressing. Yeah, any of the aged cheeses where it's like it's already sat for like a freaking good 6-7 months.
All the smelly old.
That
can't
just
have,
kills
like-
out the lactose apparently.
You can't have like a good smoked cheese though. You
I
can't.
can have an aged smoked cheddar.
Aged. It has to be aged though.
Yeah, it has to be an aged cheddar. It has to be like one of those really aged ones, like a Vermont one, like the really sharp cheddars. I like those ones though. Those ones always tasted the best to me.
Sharp cheddar is so good.
Because there was a stretch where I would just like end
Old
up
cheese is good.
having a few too many beers with friends that were like
Not old
30
cheese.
at the time, like in their mid 30s, and I was like 20. And I was just hanging out with them, getting piss ass drunk, and then it's just like, I'm just gonna down a few pieces of pizza, and I'm gonna have all the cheese and crackers. Yo, is that ice cream? And I'm just like, because my buddy Weber at the time, he was a pothead too, so, and this was prior to it being legal. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
a majority of the people that do smoke it now are
Smoked
vets.
probably.
They haven't been doing it just because it turned legal. I mean, I'm sure there's a good chunk of people in the area that do that, but
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
And then I did have it for medical purposes prior to the legalization for rec use. The rec use made it easier to just, not worry about having to pay the extra fees.
Yeah, and not having to deal with all that paperwork. It's just like, cool.
Yeah, just because right now I do have to renew my insurance with all that shit, so it's like,
Does it raise your medical insurance?
No.
It doesn't?
no.
That's good.
I have
Okay.
3 different diagnoses technically. It's because it's like, somehow, for whatever reason, the doctor was trying to say I had PTSD, but he was just, I think, milking that point, in all honesty. It's like, dude, I was
That's
really
what
coming
they
here
do.
because of the anxiety and the appetite issue, because it's like, I genuinely, because of a lot of the medications I was on for like all the stuff for the ADHD, it screwed up my appetite. Like, I didn't want to eat. So, like, in order to have an appetite, I had to have, like, some type of appetite stimulant where it's, like, it makes you hungry. But usually the pills would just end up making you, like, kind of feel nauseous and, like,
That's what they'll do.
just
though.
make you want to puke and you're, like, dry heaving nothing.
Some doctors, like, if you're just like, I want medical weed, they're just like, okay.
You
have
got PTSD.
Yeah, and then they just, it's like, Such
It's
a
like, yeah, I've
broad
seen some
diagno-
shit.
it's
I've been in
broad
a pretty rough
diagnosis.
accident from the race. Like, that was technically what he was using, was
Like,
the rollover from when I used to race as a kid.
PTSD is a real thing,
And
but
that one was, like,
they
the
can
main
use
point.
a pretty broad diagnosis for it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, they can go off of so many different points and just milk the fuck out of that point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah, I mean, mine probably wasn't as hard for him to sell to the insurance. It's like, yeah, like,
'Cause some
car
people have,
rolled over like
severe
6 or
ass
7
PTSD.
times, going down a hill off to the side
Yeah.
before colliding into a tree and just going full taco.
Yeah.
Like,
Of course.
but still, I don't know. It was like, that's not why I'm here, dude. I'm not really scared of getting back on the road or racing even again. Now I'm more cautious because I got a kid, so it's like I ain't trying to just throw my life away.
Yeah.
But it's like,
You have more to lose.
would I go around a little circuit track again? You bet your ass in a heartbeat, as long as it ain't my car. Not right now. I only got the one daily. Can't be
Track is
doing that.
different. There's not a lot of trees to hit or cliffs to drive off of.
Exactly. That's on like tarmac, so it's a lot easier to just kind of keep the traction,
Mm-hmm.
not hit shit. And if you do hit something, it's usually just
like
a cone.
padded wall.
Yeah, a cone or tires.
It's like a wall that's designed to absorb the impact of a car.
You in that freaking RuPaul game, my god. You have serious addiction to your phone.
It's just mindless. That's the problem.
See, I can't do those games. It's like, I'm one of those people where it's like, like, don't get me wrong, I'm a total gamer. I've got the PS5, PS4, I wish I had a PC, but I just don't have money to build one right now. I just have to get that money off to the side to kind of build that up a little bit better.
Save up.
Yeah.
You can always, like, a good move also is to just buy parts as you find good deals on them, and then you'll eventually have all the parts you need to build the computer.
Exactly. It's just kind of like parting it out, but vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just kind of looking out for like random shit that pops up on like Facebook Marketplace and eBay, honestly. Oh
Pretty
yeah, I
much.
forget I have that PayPal credit. I can use that shit.
On eBay, yeah.
Yeah, I almost finished paying off the exhaust that I used that for.
And then sold.
Those fuckers were supposed to give me that exhaust back. They never took it off. And now
supposed to
these
get
people
the-
are ghosting me on the
You were
text.
supposed to
Like,
get
I
the
reached out to
exhaust
the... Yeah, I was supposed to get the exhaust and the intake back.
They sold it with it.
The car, I don't know if they sold it or not.
They
But now they're not
probably-
answering my texts, and it's kind of like, what the hell?
They probably sold it with it.
It's like, you said you wanted the stock parts because you didn't want it with the aftermarket. I brought you the stock parts. I said I would gladly come and pick up the aftermarket ones after you have them off. Just don't throw them away on me. They're like, yeah, because that's exactly what we would have to do. We would just chuck them. I'm like, yeah, please don't do that. That shit's not cheap. Like,
Yeah.
that's like $2,300 in components just between the intake and the exhaust.
And you had the
It's
exhaust.
a custom fabricated freaking exhaust.
You had the intake for a long time, but the exhaust you only had for probably like 4 months.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, nah, give me that back because I can actually make that fit my new one. Because I used to have the Elantra Sport, now I just got a Kona because I was able to get a better deal, and I
Yeah.
wanted the all-wheel drive, so it's helpful.
Yeah.
But I can actually make the exhaust fit onto this because it's the same platform, and then the intake, it's the same engine, so it literally just pops right in.
I wonder what the cone would sound like with it.
I want to know. I'm waiting for them to give me my shit back. That's the issue I'm left with. It's like, guys, give me my stuff.
They screwed you.
And now they're just not even answering texts. Like, I've tried texting them, I've tried calling them, they just ignore the call, or once I get sent to the manager,
Can you just
and I just
show
get
up?
sent to the manager's voicemail. Oh, yeah, I'm about to.
Just show up and be like, listen, I either want my exhaust that you said you would give me back, or I don't know.
Or I'm hitting up a lawyer and I'm suing the pants off your ass.
But there, you don't really have any evidence of. Is it in the
I
contract?
have the text conversations
Oh, yeah. Okay.
from the sales rep and one of the managers.
Free car.
I mean, I could, but I don't have any gripe with Hyundai. It's just the dealer that I went to.
Just that particular dealership that has done nothing but screw you.
Seriously, it's like, okay, I asked them to check out the alignment and the balance on the rear tires because it was a solid shake of it when I was even test driving. I was like, aside from that, the car's solid. Like, everything ran perfect.
Just
This was a week later, I go to pick it up, and the dude tells me, oh, yeah, no, I had them look at it. They said they rebalanced the tires. Everything should be all good.
Just like basic calibration.
And then when I'm talking to the finance manager, he's like, no, I'm looking at the car's info. The service department haven't touched the car.
What?
I was like, what? And then I'm driving home with it, and this shit's shaking like crazy. And I'm like, okay, so they didn't look at shit. They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I go back and I ask when I go to get the part that was supposed to be included when I went to pick it up, but they
Yeah.
never ordered the cross rails in the first
Yep.
place when I actually signed all the paperwork for the car. They never ordered the cross rails, which should have been there when I picked up the car.
Exactly.
Those didn't come in until 2 months later because they kept not ordering it, because they kept putting it to the salesman to actually do his job, you know? I used to work in car sales, so I know exactly how it works. You have to be the one to actually go over to the service or the parts department to actually put in that order and give them the invoice number or the actual purchase order number, so this way they can assign that billing for that part to that. And they just the dude did jack shit.
And they didn't.
And then the motherfucker tries to turn around and be like, hey, can you make sure that you give me a good survey? And then this shit still wasn't even ordered. And I went back 2 different times to have them do the goddamn wheels, and they wouldn't do the wheels. They're like, well, the car has more aggressive tires. Bro, they're still road tires. They're not off-road.
Can you just check
They're
the
not
balance?
fucking rugged tires. Like, the front ones are smooth as goddamn pudding.
Just
like, nothing.
Check the alignment.
Just
on it.
hit the alignment on the freaking driver's side rear tire. I can guarantee you that shit's out by like 0.3 or like... Actually, it's probably about 1 to 2 degrees off. Because it's a noticeable variance when you look at the back of the vehicle. And it's been that way since I had actually driven it. And now these assholes just flat out are like, nah, I ain't gonna answer you. So at this point, it's like, alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to roll up and be a bit of an asshole and be like, okay, I'm not leaving here until I have my stock components. The stock exhaust and is in the car. The stock intake is sitting in the new car. I'll get the stock intake out of the box right here for you. Give me the K&N and give me my custom exhaust back now, or I'm getting a lawyer and I'm suing the hell out of you right here. I ain't playing. I'm not doing this.
That's
It's like, you want to screw me? I'm gonna screw the hell out of you.
That's a few grand in parts.
It's $2,300. Like, bro, that ain't cheap. Come on. It's like, if you ain't selling the car with it, just give me my shit back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You flat out told me you didn't want the aftermarket parts. That you would just end up throwing them away if you ended up taking them off when you swapped them back over. So it's like, I swear to God, if you threw away that exhaust, I'm charging your ass the $1,300 or $1,400 to get it remade for this car.
Yeah. They can't do that.
It's like, no, you can't just do that shit. You can't make an agreement with somebody and then turn around and be like, fuck it.
Dumpster it goes. And it just makes them look bad.
Hey, that's the whole thing. It's like, I went in trying to create a good relationship. It's like, I've got plenty of friends in other different Hyundai dealerships. It was like, that one just happened to have the inventory of the car that I wanted.
Yeah. Just happen to have the car you were looking for.
And now all of a sudden it's like nothing but back and forth, just complete fight with them.
Yeah.
Just to get the regular deal that they proposed to go through. It's like, I didn't even go through and give you shit about it. Like, yeah, I was a bit of an asshole about the pricing, and I kind of, I really didn't pay any of that market, like, adjustment that they were claiming was required. Hey, business is business. I'm happy with fair business.
Yeah.
I ain't screwing you. You ain't screwing me. That's how this works. But, I don't know. I'm just salty about it.
It is what it is.
It's understandable why you would be.
Yeah. It's a car. It's a commitment. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, the shit ain't cheap. Costs money for it, man. It's like, why that? And that was the whole thing. The dude tried at service. You were there that time with me. Where he was like, it's a new car. It really shouldn't have any problems. And I just look at the guy. I'm like, exactly. It's a new car. It shouldn't have any problems. Why is it shaking?
Keyword, shouldn't.
It was like, but it fucking does. So please, fix it. But whatever. At this point, I'm just going to get it in service somewhere else at one of the other dealerships that I'm actually tight with the service advisor.
Just be like, yo, can you look at this for me?
It's like, can you just take care of this shit? You and I both know full well you can submit this through warranty because it's a brand new car, and I can even sit here and provide proof for you to submit to Hyundai for the billing, so this way you will get the credited hours back, because I used to go and grab a little bit of extra money over in the service department when I could, when I used to work for the dealership that I was at, because, you know, I had the qualifications, so why not?
Yeah.
Grab the extra few bucks while I can. Sales gets real dead in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Only people that are trying to buy a car are people that randomly came into money or somebody that crashed their car because of a snowstorm.
That's sad.
That's true.
Dude, the worst one was, I actually had one lady, I sold her a brand new Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
It was when they had just started coming out, like, they were still a Hyundai Genesis. It wasn't the Genesis, like, line yet.
Uh-huh.
And it was the 5.0 one that she was looking at first. She didn't go with that one. She went with the 3.8 V6 all-wheel drive version.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted it to be an all-the-time car.
Yeah.
Because the 5.0 was only rear wheel.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That was
so
the
she
downside,
wanted
but
a
that
better
shit
safety
slid
car.
like butter. I am not gonna lie. I even scared the shit out of my manager at one time because he didn't know how easy that car could slide, and I literally just took him for a little lap going around like a little slide around the building. I was like, dude, you just turn off traction control. You don't need a handbrake. He was like, but it's got the electronic. You can't do anything with it. I was like, dude, yes, you can. You just keep it in second gear and dump the throttle. Just hard freaking mash the throttle and just cut it sideways and counter steer it. And you can get this thing sliding like nothing. And that thing was just like a boat and it just glides. Like, he was like terrified for a second. He thought I was going to hit the Azera that was like parked over near the showroom like area. And it just like glides past. He's like, what the hell? This is not right. How is this that comfortable going sideways? But no, like the Genesis cars are pretty crazy for that. Like, especially the older Hyundai Genesis before it was like the G80 or the G90.
A Genesis.
Yeah, before they had their own line and actually made it a full-blown luxury brand. But everybody loves those cars. You look at it and you think like Bentley or some shit. You don't think like, oh, it's the same thing as like your typical Beamer or something. Like, you look at that and it's like, that looks like a Maybach.
Yeah, those things are fucking sexy. I would drive.
Oh, I totally wanted to whip one of the G60 coupes, but they don't have them yet.
Oh.
It got pushed back by a few more years because they were going to be making a Genesis coupe again.
Yeah.
But I think because of all the issues of like supply of chips and all that stuff and just regular import being more difficult because of COVID, that just...
They stopped doing it.
Yeah, I think that just kind of put a kibosh on a lot of the
They put it on the back.
forward growth plans.
It'll come, but it's not a priority.
I mean, hell, the dealership I went to get this stuff, I was used to... When I used to still be in sales a few years back, that dealership used to have a solid lot all the time. These motherfuckers had like 20 cars.
20 cars?
Yeah, they had 20 new cars. They had 19 or 20 new cars in their inventory and only had like 17 or 18 pre-owns.
That doesn't sound like a lot.
It's not for that dealership. That dealership used to be like a regular, like, we would be swapping with them like every week.
Yeah.
At least 3 or 4 cars. Like, those people had at least a good 70 to 80 new cars on the lot regularly. But that was at the smaller location. And would have anywhere from like 50 to 60 variants like of pre-owns.
Interesting. Okay.
And it would the sales manager at the time would always like to keep at least 15 certified pre-owns.
Yeah.
He would get 3 of all the different cars. He'd like to try and have 3 of all of them. So this way he would have more or less like one package of each. So he would have like a base package, Santa Fe, a sport package, and a limited. And then Tucson. And then he would do the same thing with Sonata, and then the Elantra, and then the Accent.
Yeah.
The Accent didn't really have 3 packages. You would usually just get 3 cheapos, but that was a great freaking car that people would love to get for their kid that did not know how to drive.
Oh,
You could always tell those parents that were coming in because they were like, yeah, I just don't want to spend more than like $2,200 on a car for him because I know it's going to get shot. So I'm like, I got you. It's like, so you're just only spending a little bit more money on the car, so this way you don't actually have to deal with the maintenance of the older car, but you want it to still be cheap, so this way you can make them pay for it.
Yep.
It's like, exactly, that part-time wage will cover that payment just fine.
Yeah, that $100 a week, that'll cover it. $200 a month.
It's like, you set, and you still got money, buddy.
Yep. Take half their paycheck.
I leaked. Got a hole. I missed my mouth entirely with the beer.
Oh,
I had just like a little dribble shoot out.
hate that shit. That's what beards are for.
Yeah, I don't have a full beard. I'm sorry. I'm Spanish. I don't look very good with a very full beard. And besides, not gonna lie, I don't really grow very full. That's the other issue.
Got you. Yeah.
You've definitely got some French Canadian in you, man. Like
I'm quite European.
you are a woolly man.
European at its finest.
Yeah.
Say the least.
It's like, I got that Spanish dilution, so it's like I don't grow very much hair. Except on the top of my head.
Yep.
And that hair grows ridiculously fast. It's like, I really need to be getting a haircut like every other week
God damn.
to be able to keep my shit like looking clean. And it's like,
Otherwise,
it just gets all shaggy, and it's like you'll see like the odd lengths of all the hair on the sides of my head, like from like the shave side. I don't know.
all that shit. Yeah. I don't have that problem.
Yeah,
Not that badly.
but no, well.
344 puffs with this vape. I don't know since when. I think it just counts to like 999 then just resets.
Yeah.
Kind of dumb. Like, what the fuck does that tell me?
All right. Well,
Where we at?
we actually. Oh, whoa, dude, we are already nearing an hour of
Oh, shit.
rambling of highness.
If you made it this far, goddamn, you need help.
Bro,
You
if
need
you're
diagnosis.
still listening, you are a true OG.
You need a diagnosis.
No, don't listen to him. Grundy, Dr. Grundle's being a bitch. At the end of the day, if you're still sitting here listening to us BS at this point, thank you. We appreciate your time.
Dislike, flag.
Shut up, man! I'm gonna smack the piss out of you, and I'm gonna steal your beer. But seriously, guys, thank you for listening. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Goes out to the true homies. Like, subscribe. If you actually want to hear a little bit more of us or anything like that, hit the notification bell. We're actually going to be trying to do this a little bit more regularly. At least post like 2 to 3 videos a week.
Something like that.
Pretty easy to do. We're just going to get a little baked and sit down and chat.
Like, yeah, normal.
I mean, that's pretty much all we just did here. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys want to get in on this, we'll do 2 episodes a week. You want to commit to that?
That's not hard. That's
Okay. So 2 episodes a week. We will have a guest viewer actually on the chat. You'll be able to just tie in. Freaking blaze it up, bro. Get in on this. Bro or brah. Get baked as shit. Join in on the conversation and provide some high thoughts.
Yeah, dumbass shit.
Let's get the conversation going. What's wrong with that? We got to learn a little bit more. Hey, more people you meet, the better you are.
Facts.
No, that was not a fart. That was actually my shoe, I swear.
That's the couch.
Yeah, you probably heard that one. I saw a little bit of wavelength on there.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you next time.
We're going to eat some tacos.
Fuck yeah. Well, smoke a bar bowl.
Then tacos.
Then tacos.
Yes. That was
Process.
that's the process.
All right, guys. Deuces, 0 to 60 out. Thank you for listening.
Peace out.